This HAN Network video is brought to you by Coastal Orthopedics.
All right, so how do we deal with this? Down the road, there's another football team. When we interviewed them, well, you see, they came up a little short in the state championship, but they won that other game played on Thanksgiving. These guys, on the other hand, go the opposite way. It's with the New Canaan football team, one of the best in the state with Dave Stewart. I'm Rob Adams. Let's let these guys introduce themselves.
I'm Cass Knox. I play linebacker.
Hi, Michael Collins, play quarterback.
Gardner Reed to play center.
Mike Cognetta, DB.
Cass, I'll start with you. Obviously, you're not going to start the season on the field. At least we don't think so. But, kind of take me through where you are. Let's just go with that.
Right now, I'm about 2 months into a torn ACL injury, and I'm just taking it day by day, just trying to get better and maybe hopefully get back on the field one day and play with these guys.
By the way, a fellow New Yorker. Let's go over to Michael now. And I thought your play was so good last year. I watched you develop as a quarterback, saw you in your first game up at the Surf Club against Daniel Hand. And tell me how you think you progressed as a quarterback.
I think obviously whole year of varsity experience really helps you out. My teammates really picked me up throughout the whole year. Alex Lapolise, Jim Keneally, Gardner, Lucas, all those guys, they all really helped me, bring me along, and just get my feet wet really in the varsity experience. And now coming into my senior year, we all feel a lot more confident coming forward. So. And
it helps to have as balanced an attack as you do a good running game as well.
Yes, it really does.
Dave.
Yeah, Gardner, I feel like a lot of times the offense, you're talking about quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs, they all steal the thunder, but it really starts with the line. How do you feel you guys stack up this year?
This year we're looking pretty good. We got our star tackle, Lucas Nyang. He's great. He's putting in a lot of hard work, and we've just been doing our best to get better over the summer, going to camps and lifting weights, and we're really excited to go into this year.
How much pride do you guys take when the offense does put up good numbers?
As a line, we're really happy about strong run games, and we just do our best to protect our quarterback. We love him, and he's great.
The Cognettas, obviously, there's a big name in New Canaan football the last few years, and just how do you feel like being part of that tradition? Both New Canaan football and with your family.
I feel pretty normal, but I guess it's a big name, so it's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. What do you foresee for this year? What's your take on this coming season?
I think we're going to be great. We've got people coming back. We're experienced, and we're tough. We got big people. We got Lucas Niang, Gardner. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of people coming back.
The Canaan tradition keeps going on and on, right?
Cass, no point in asking you guys goals. We know the goals. FCIAC state, obviously, that's been the mission for a long time. But I think I know the answer to one of the games you're looking forward to besides Ridgefield, and maybe you're going to tell me a game at a time, but I have a feeling there's another team that wears red, white, and black that you're interested in seeing down the road.
I have no idea what you're talking about. we're just excited to play Ridgefield, and really looking forward to going down there September 18th.
We got a couple of games that we will see the Rams in, one of them being against Ridgefield on September 18th, this other game down in Greenwich, and another game against that blue team down to the south of here. These guys are great, one of the great football programs in this state. It's the New Canaan Rams. We thank them for their time on the HAN Network at New Canaan High School. We're joined by the head coach of the New Canaan football team as the HAN drone drops down right next to us with Dave Stewart. I'm Rob Adams. This is Coach Lou Marinelli. And, Coach, another year. Is it ever not exciting? It must be exciting every year.
Oh, every year. Yeah, it's a whole new cast of characters, a whole new feel, a whole new chemistry. You got to see how, what your strengths are, your weaknesses are. It really never gets old. It's great.
Michael Collins, the last couple of years, he's shown so much growth. What have you seen from him this year that gives you hope for this year?
Well, I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of maturity on his part. He's recognized the defense is better. He's making good choices. He's really worked very, very hard in the offseason. And, he's not going to the University of Pennsylvania for nothing. He's really worked hard, and he's earned everything he's gotten. Just a dream to coach, and just a tremendous kid, one of our captains. You got to love him.
Coach, I can't remember a crazier off-season than this past one. Is it good to just finally get on the football field and start playing again?
I thought it would never get here, and then, you know, because of whatever the dates or the CIAC, whatever reason, you know, we've had to wait longer than we've ever had to wait for to get back on the field. And yesterday was our first scrimmage, so it's been great getting back. So now that we're in season, it's good.
You know, obviously the game everybody's talking about, Johnny. Playing your son Johnny at Canaan High School. Tell me about that game and what that feeling is going to be like.
I don't know. We got a bunch of games before that. I'm more concerned about Ridgefield right now. But, I mean, everybody's kind of talking about that game on the 24th. I'd like to see us both undefeated at that point. It would make for even more of a, you know, game for both of us. But, I mean, as far as personally, there'll be no winners that day in the Marinelli household. You know, win or lose. You know, it's just, you know, what are you gonna say? But I just hope it's two good football teams, and that Marinelli thing doesn't overshadow, you know, all those great athletes that are out there busting their rear ends trying to win for their school.
You know, over the years too, the coaches you've had here, it's sad to see people go, but you told me one time that it was great. You want people like that want to move on and move up the ladder. So just how good is it to see former coaches going on and doing good things?
Oh, it's great. I mean, you know, to have, especially, you know, the guys that have been here and have worked so hard to help me get to where I've gotten, and then to see them go on and create their own programs. It's not easy for us to play against them, for sure, but it's great to see guys go on and doing a lot of the same things that we did here. So it's, you know, it's really very rewarding for me.
That's what happens when you do an interview during a football practice, too. Football comes flying in.
Comes flying into the live shot.
Probably a reminder to mention somebody.
I think that's got to be the perfect end to our interview here with Coach Marinelli. We're grateful to him. We'll see him a couple of times this season on the HAN Network. We thank him for his time. The great coach Lou Marinelli, coach of the Rams on the HAN Network right here at New Canaan High School.